All right, so
we are diving into some serious football today.
looking at Aaron Rodgers' return to MetLife.
Remember last year's opener?
Brutal injury.
Done for the season.
This year, victory lap.
And it wasn't just any victory.
You know, the pressure was immense joining the Jets with those expectations.
Facing the Patriots.
A team with their number historically.
Right.
This was a statement game for him.
He didn't just show up.
He showed off.
281 yards.
2 touchdowns.
No, picks.
Even ran for 18 yards.
Not too shabby for a quarterback entering his 40s.
The stats are one thing.
But what impressed me was his veteran intelligence on the field.
Okay.
He was manipulating the pocket.
Extending plays.
Basically exploiting the Patriots' defensive weaknesses.
Wow.
We saw that classic Rodgers mobility.
Which was a big question mark after the injury.
And his connection with Garrett Wilson.
Already?
Wilson's route running seems tailor-made for Rodgers' timing.
Which is scary good news for the rest of the league.
It's remarkable considering this was the first time
A first-round receiver caught a touchdown pass from Rodgers.
Think about that. 480 touchdown passes in his career.
And this connection with Wilson feels like it's just getting started.
The energy in MetLife must have been off the charts.
I read fans were chanting his name all game.
To come back from that injury and deliver like that,
Must feel incredible.
especially against the Patriots.
But what's interesting is from Rodgers' post-game comments.
He talked about feeling calm out there.
Really?
Like he'd tapped back into the mindset he had years ago.
That mental aspect is huge.
So it's not just physical recovery.
Yeah. But mental resilience, too.
Which, after an injury like that,
Can't be easy
exactly,
to see him playing with that level of confidence.
without any fear.
That's a dangerous combination for opposing defenses.
Right.
And this wasn't a one-man show.
Right. The Jets' run game was firing on all cylinders.
And that offensive line gave Rodgers time to operate,
It was a total team win.
which for Jets fans has got to feel amazing.
It was a complete performance
Yeah.
while Rodgers shined.
The opposing sideline told a different story.
And a familiar one for Patriots fans, unfortunately.
Let's be honest.
It was a rough night for the Patriots.
But hey,
There's always a silver lining, right?
right.
In this case.
It's the debut of their first-round pick.
Drake Maye.
All eyes were on May, for sure.
And while it wasn't the dream debut,
You have to remember,
even seasoned veterans like Rodgers need time to adjust.
for a rookie quarterback.
Those early games are less about flawless performance.
And more about gaining invaluable experience.
It's like trial by fire out there.
You can't really judge his potential based on one game.
But I'm sure Patriots fans are hoping to see flashes of brilliance.
Especially with Rodgers setting the bar high across the field.
Absolutely.
It's a natural comparison to make.
Even if it's premature.
Yeah.
You see Rodgers defying age and injury.
And you can't help but wonder what May's trajectory will be.
Right.
How will he handle the pressure?
The inevitable setbacks.
That's what will shape his career.
It's interesting you bring that up.
Because we didn't really dive into May's performance beyond saying it wasn't his night.
What stood out to you about his game?
Any positives?
Or areas where he clearly needs to improve?
Well, for a rookie facing that Jets defense.
His composure was noteworthy.
Okay.
He didn't look rattled even under pressure.
Decision-making is crucial for a quarterback.
And that's where experience comes into play.
There were a couple of throws he'd probably want back.
Reads he'll learn to make quicker room for growth.
Oh, but a solid foundation.
What about his strengths?
Did anything about his playing style jump out at you?
He's got a cannon for an arm.
That's for sure.
The deep ball has always been his calling card.
And we saw glimpses of that raw talent,
He connected well on a few deep outs.
showing he can make those throws at the NFL level.
Okay.
The key now is consistency and accuracy.
Especially against tighter coverage.
It sounds like there's potential there.
But it's going to take time.
Which begs the question,
What are realistic expectations for May this season?
should Patriots fans be worried?
Or is patience the name of the game?
Patience is key.
Especially with rookie quarterbacks.
The NFL learning curve is steep.
I think the Patriots organization knows what they have in May.
This season is about development.
About him learning the intricacies of the pro game.
It's easy to draw comparisons to Rodgers' immediate success.
But every quarterback's journey is different.
Speaking of Rodgers,
His performance definitely raises the stakes in the AFC East.
no doubt.
The AFC East is already a powerhouse division.
And Rodgers' arrival makes it even more competitive.
It'll be interesting to see how the Patriots adapt and evolve with May at the helm.
It's going to be a fascinating dynamic to watch unfold.
But for now,
Back to Rodgers.
this win had to feel like a statement, right?
Not just for him.
But for the entire Jets organization,
It felt like more than just one game.
it felt like Rodgers announcing, I'm back.
And the Jets are here to compete.
Yeah,
But the AFC East is no joke.
it's a whole different beast now.
You've got the Bills.
Always a threat.
Right.
The Dolphins with their explosive offense
And now the Jets with Rodgers at the helm.
suddenly become a serious contender in the division.
So where do they stack up after week 1?
Are we putting the Jets at the top of the AFC East?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's way too early for predictions,
Okay.
but
He certainly earned a seat at the table.
they made a statement with this win, no question.
But the season is a marathon.
Not a sprint.
Right.
Consistency is key.
And we'll have to see if the Jets can maintain this level of play.
All eyes are going to be on them.
That's for sure.
For sure.
But circling back to Maye and the Patriots,
What's your gut feeling?
do you think he has what it takes to lead them back to their former glory?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's too early to tell.
But what's exciting is that he has all the tools.
Raw talent.
A strong arm,
And from what we saw,
a pretty cool head under pressure.
yeah.
The Patriots have a history of developing quarterbacks.
So it'll be interesting to see what they can do with Maye.
It's like you said earlier,
Greatness takes time.
we can't expect him to be Aaron Rodgers overnight.
Right. Those
Yeah.
flashes of brilliance.
The potential is definitely there.
It'll be a fascinating journey to follow.
Absolutely.
And that's the beauty of the NFL.
These storylines.
These young players finding their footing.
Veterans defying the odds.
Every season is a new chapter.
And this first chapter was a wild one.
Rodgers' triumphant return.
Maye's debut.
The AFC East looking more competitive than ever.
I don't know about you, but I'm hooked.
So after that roller coaster of a game,
Where do you stand?
are you riding the Rodgers-led Jets hype train?
Or are you taking a wait-and-see approach?
And what are your predictions for Maye and the Patriots?
Share your thoughts with us on social media.
We'd love to hear your take. This has been The Deep Dive.
Until next time.